Okay, so you've started up Portacle for the first time, and this is where you see you have this little scratch buffer, and you have this kind of REPL. Okay. First of all, the scratch buffer is actually pretty sure not for. Yeah, this is not a common Lisp buffer. So the first thing we're gonna do is make our own little common Lisp buffer. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press Control X, B, and then we choose the name of our buffer. We're gonna call it like foo.lisp. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna save it to a file. So we're gonna go Control X and then S. What? Oh right, okay, we haven't done any changes, right? So we do something like let's just go bap 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 bap. We'll go Control X S and let's call this file foo.lisp. Since that's the name of our buffer. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we're actually in Lisp mode. You can see that over here. You've got this thing, got file, you got company, you got paredit. Because paredit is this cool thing that makes it so that when you make an open parentheses, you get a matching parentheses, and when you delete that parent, it actually also gets deleted, like the closing parent. Anyway, we'll turn that off for now, and we do that by pressing Alt X, and then we write paredit mode, and now it's disabled. Okay, so here we go. Let's write a small Lisp function. So I go to fun square. Down here in the mini buffer, you can see that we have the fun here. We have the name, the lambda list, and the body. So the name is obviously square. We're gonna take one argument x, and we get automatic indenting, and we're gonna multiply x by itself. Okay, now we've written our first function. Here's what we do. Now we're gonna compile this and send it to the REPL, and we do this by pressing Control C, Control C. There we go. Compilation finished. No warnings. You can see it compiled the fun square. Straight out. Square 5. Oh, like that, I guess. There you go. And we got the answer 25 back. Now here's something cool. Here's something which makes Slime really nice. You can right click on this. You can inspect. You can say, oh, this is a value 25. This is its hexadecimal representation. This is its octal representation, binary representation, and some like scientific notation representation. You can see there's an integer. This is like the type of the type of it, integer length, what universal time it represents, blah blah blah. So you can inspect objects that you get. So you can, for example, you can do this. Sharp. This is the same as function square. So it gives us the function, right? So let's inspect that. Here we go. Oh, it's a function. Its name is square. It's an argument list. Next, I don't know what that is. Whatever. It's like code. It's got some code object to it. Whatever. Okay. So let's save this file again. Control X, Control S. There you go. And let's say that you've opened a file by, for example, clicking File and Open File or whatever, right? And it recognizes you got it all in Lisp. And this is how you compile the whole file. You go Control C, Control K, and it's asking you to save the file. Yes, and we compile the whole file. Now here's a very so you're probably gonna want to copy and paste and stuff, right? So in Emacs, the default is actually Control W for cut, and Control Y for paste. But if you want something easier, you go Meta X, which is Alt X. SUA mode. Now you actually can do Control X for paste, cut, Control V for paste, and I think you have copy. Yeah, I reckon you do. Okay. Second rule, you see that we split the screen in two here. We can actually remove that split by doing Control X 0. You can split it sideways like this, Control X3, and you can actually split this by Control X2, Control X2, wait, X2, okay, and then you go Control X0 to remove them. And as I said, to switch buffer you go Control XB. So let's just write up. So we know Control XB is switch buffer, and Control let's see, Control C is the same as compile Lisp form. Control C, Control K is compile whole file. Oh, and here we also get autocompletion, I guess. That's cool. And then if you don't remember, you can just go File, Save, and here you can actually see what it is. So in Emacs, something like CX is the same as Control plus X, and Meta X is the same as Alt plus X. Okay, I think that's like the shortest introduction to using Emacs and Portacle that you could possibly have. Okay, let's finish.